thing for this UNC defense.
Jackson on 3rd and 4, and oh boy, Bonifant wide open out of the backfield. Past the 30 and out of bounds.
So well done by Lamar Jackson. Getting through his progressions a year ago was not something that he excelled at. Right here, doesn't like anything downfield. Let's find the running back on the late leak out on 3rd down. Uncovered.
Paul. And a little pitch on the end around a true freshman, Daz Newsome, and there he goes. Newsome has great speed, turning around the defender at the 10-yard line. Finally, they catch him inside the 10. 56-yard run.
That's a great start on the stat sheet for Chaz Surratt. A nice little shovel pass right underneath on the Jets.
Surratt rolling out, wide open in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon Fritz, the tight end.
Surratt from Denver, North Carolina. Playing for the state school. Getting off to a great start with the touchdown in the back of the end zone.
Lamar to the air, end zone wide open, touchdown. Des Fitzpatrick, a freshman from Michigan, uncovered, and Louisville is back on top.
Lamar Jackson keeping his eyes downfield. This is just a bust in coverage. You can see Lamar Jackson on the edge with the run pass.
Jackson rolling out, pumps, hit, gets rid of the pass, and it's almost intercepted. Tamon Fox had pressure on Lamar Jackson. That's a mistake by Jackson. They're just throwing it up for grabs. You might cost your team 3 points.
Very fortunate for Lamar Jackson. They do opt to go with the bootleg into the boundary. A great job by Tamon Fox making the play. Look, it was a point of emphasis all off season for Lamar Jackson not to take sacks, to throw the ball away.
16 yards there, and it's 1st and goal at the 5. Surratt rolling out, dumps it off, touchdown, Fritz again.
Great execution by this North Carolina offense. A little bootleg, very simple, easy progression later. So goes to show you, you never pick a school for the coach.
Although it worked out pretty well with the guy they hired last I checked. Lamar Jackson slings it deep. Oh my goodness, what a pass! Touchdown, Jalen Smith. He made that look easy, throwing that 75-yard bullet.
If Lamar Jackson consistently makes throws like this, he is unstoppable. North Carolina has the perfect call on. Corner cat coming off the right-hand side. Lamar Jackson negotiates the rush, steps up, keeps his eyes downfield, and throws.
Cam Dillard back out there at center for North Carolina. Surratt in the pocket, moving around. Everybody covered. Surratt stumbles, ball comes out, and it's recovered by North Carolina back at the 22-yard line. That's a loss of 25. Michael Carter able to jump on it.
Surratt just showing his inexperience, trying to make a play, and in high school he could very easily get out of things like this, but sometimes you have to understand at this level the defense wins. It happens. These guys on defense are on scholarship too. Cut your line.
Coaches are really in agreement with you. All these unsportsmanlike conduct penalties we've had. Lamar Jackson, oh my goodness, how did he get out of the arms of Jalen Dalton? Scoots out of play, picking up the 1st down at the 40-yard line. Slippery.
He's always been so fast and agile, but now he's stronger. than he ever was at any point last year. Conversation. They likely have to win the ACC, and he has to match or beat his numbers from a year ago.
Here he goes, breaking a tackle. Jackson making moves at the 10, right on cue, staring down the defender as he hits pay dirt. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson. 43-yard run. He almost had that total in the first half.
He's just a man amongst boys. Doesn't even look like he's running hard. Look at how tight that hole is on the offensive line and the way he just splits it full throttle.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was supposed to be here for the game as the honorary captain, but had some travel issues because of the hurricane, and so was unable to make it. Ratliff Williams on the return for North Carolina. Kicker to beat. Past the 40-yard line. Inside the 20. He'll take it home. Touchdown, North Carolina. 94 yards. James Worthy said that's showtime.
Play from the North Carolina special teams unit, and even more so by Anthony Ratliff Williams, just splitting the seam of the wedge and off to the races. Good luck, Blanton Creaky, the kicker, number 45. You're not catching him. You can see right up and under, untouched, all the way to the house. Poor angles by Louisville, but well executed by North Carolina within the wedge, opening up nothing but green grass.
On 2nd and 5. To the end zone, it's caught! Touchdown, Thomas Jackson! And what a pass by Harris!
What a throw by Brandon Harris. I mean, that is as tight a coverage as you can possibly have. They hit Jackson on a similar route earlier in the game, but that time it was over the top on a deep ball. This time it's driven on the seam. Brandon Harris said, man, it's been a while since I've delivered a strike like that.
Lamar Jackson bouncing it outside, now cutting it back and into the end zone. Touchdown. A grown man run by Lamar Jackson.
That's base offense, but that's not the way Bobby Petrino drew it up. That's just Lamar Jackson being Lamar Jackson. North Carolina plays it perfectly, and yet there is no stopping number 8 for the Cardinals.
He's got 4 touchdowns, 342 passing yards and 2 scores, 121 rushing yards. And here's another pass that's caught. Seth Dawkins, wow, gets rid of the defender KJ Sales as he steps out at the 32-yard line.
I'm very impressed with these Louisville wide receivers. Came in, didn't have a ton of production last year, lost their top 3 guys and a great tight end in Cole Hicatini. But man, they have answered the challenge. Jalen Smith.
Big 3rd and 8 here for Lamar. Jackson in the pocket, wide open in the middle of the field. It's caught by Fitzpatrick. Touchdown.
If this play looks familiar, it's because the Louisville Cardinals hit
inside 10 seconds. Williams 75 rushing yards on 12 attempts. Going to give it to him off the left side this time, and he's got a 1st down and more. Stays in bounds at the 40-yard line. Williams being chased inside the 30. They finally get to him inside the 20-yard line.
Well, Tom, I guess the questions are answered as to whether or not they're going to find another capable ball carrier.
Yeah.
Great blocking on the perimeter by the wide receivers, allowing Williams a lot of room to work. This play went from a great play to an incredible play because of the effort by the wideouts holding that block as long as they did. Outstanding job by the offensive line, but an even better
South Bend. Going to be a quarterback run all the way for Lamar Jackson. And he's able to stretch forward for the touchdown. The Lamar show continues. 3 passing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns today. 8 on the season in just 2 games.
I mean, I don't know what else you can say. The kid is just ridiculous. Lamar Jackson is